Hi, you're here with data science teacher Brandon, and today we're going to get into the interview LLM game. Okay, now the goal of this game is to supplement our Python data analysis bootcamp course with some practical interview skills that will help you land that dream job. Because really, learning is fun. I enjoy learning. I learn just for fun, truthfully. But really, we want it to serve a purpose, right? And the purpose is to help you change careers, help you find that hopefully dream job. That's the whole reason we're on this path of continuing learning to look for that job that will give us everything that we need from it. Okay, so let's go find that job and let's practice and get our communication skills down so that we have learned lots of great data science, but let's make sure that we can communicate it, especially on the spot. That can be kind of challenging. Okay. So the goal of this, we'll go through 3 questions. I'm going to show you how a run through can do. Let's see if I still remember how to interview after it's been so many years. Okay, so let's go ahead and get started today, and thank you for joining me. So let's get started with our interview. Okay, so upload our file right over here and upload the files and try the prompt one here. And so, well, it says hello, Brandon here. So I feel like I should say hello to it as well to get us started. Just a prompt. Most of them need a prompt to get us started and trigger the acceptance of the PDF. Okay. So here it's going to ask us to get started. It's going to sometimes give you the whole profile of different options you can choose for your interviewee. I think what I'd like to do, and I think that's more fun for practicing sake, getting different types of questions, different feelings, the way they're asked each time. I think that's good. So here today we're going to do random. Okay, just get a random interviewee. And so here we're going to be interviewed by a female, 40 to 30 to 45, senior, friendly, approachable, engineering manager. Ooh, a manager. I'm intimidated. Okay. Has a pet dog. Is a morning person. Okay. So let's go ahead and get started today. Okay. So uh, let's go ahead and what interview am I rolling for? So I'm going to be interviewing for AI engineer. That's what I want to try today because, well, that's what I'm personally I want to be working for. Did you have any trouble finding the office? So let's go ahead and start it with the interview today with the microphone to give this the real feel of an interview. Okay. Hi, how are you? No, I did not have any trouble finding the office. Thank you so much for asking. How has your day been so far? Okay, great. Let's get started. Okay, so to start off and explain the bias variance trade-off, what I feel that the what this really resembles is or is about is that the the difference in train test splitting scores or the amount of better way to say this, the amount of pre-processing we can do that can hinder our understanding of really the difference between the train and test score and whether the amount of pre-processing we've done has allowed us to overfit to the test set and really the reason that we should be keeping another validation set. Okay, I'll finish this one here and can you ask me the next one in the next section? Okay, so let's get started on the next question. So how have I used statistical analysis to solve a business problem? So my last job, I worked for a fintech startup, and we had to decide when to lend to clients, when to give them money for their own businesses. It was an amazing opportunity to apply data science skills in this and really determining we didn't have a lot of data, so getting a statistical answer was very difficult, and applied everything from hacker statistics to a normal t-test, a common t-test, to decide if there was really a difference between any metric, any feature that we were collecting data on that would give us an insight of what is a better client to lend to versus not. What's surprising is we found that credit scores were the most interesting. Okay, we're really one of the only predictors, really. Some other ones that were interesting, but really the credit scores were the clearest indicator of whether someone would pay us back or not. And statistics led us to that answer. So my experience in data analysis started with honestly making YouTube videos and sharing my content on Facebook, and this was done alongside, I guess, me teaching as well, and really supporting people in their own data analysis projects. And that's been one of my biggest recent experiences in data analysis. I feel like I've always been a data analyst, and in my financial experience, I really found an attraction to financial analysis, really understanding how companies work and analyzing the numbers to get better insights in how their stocks would perform. Definitely found that interesting as well, and using statistical analysis, financial analysis to better build and manage a portfolio. Okay, I've used it a lot in, as I was mentioning, the fintech startup. Lots of different techniques, analysis, applying many machine learning models in that situation as well to determine what would be good statistically significant features to use in making decisions for lending money to our clients. So I feel like everything that I've done has really been a type of analysis. Okay, so it's giving me some highlights of what I did good here. Overall, a good response here. Good achievement based on your responses. The overall 8 out of 10. Well, that's pretty good. That's better than I thought I was going to do, truthfully. It's telling me where I can improve, things I need to look up and spend some more time studying. I think that's the most valuable thing here. I got lucky today. Those questions were like the questions that were good for me. That's not always going to be the situation. So we need to be ready for all of those situations. And so when I do this again the next time, probably going to get 7 out of 10, probably going to get 6 out of 10 more likely, because sometimes you just never know what question you're going to get, right? It's kind of like a coin flip if it's going to be a question that you can answer well, or it's maybe one you're going to struggle with. So thank you so much for joining me today. I hope you enjoy this game. I hope you get a lot of real world valuable practice out of this, and it will supplement that data analysis bootcamp course to really launch you into your next career. So I hope to hear many good stories about that. Thank you so much for joining me, and I'll see you in the next video.